Right folks, just to give you a bit of a rundown on our seedling production station, which is modeled off of our microgreens production system. This is basically a racking system which we've modified and used to put in our trays, our self-draining trays. These are specialized trays in that they are flat over here on this side, but they have grooves in them, and the groove drops down and drains to a drain point. So these top sections are level, but the drain grooves are draining, so that these seedling trays can sit on top of the actual ridges, while it keeps the water in the actual grooves and then allows it to drain. Now the system comes with, you can get a single bay, or you can get two bays, or you can get a shorter bay. In this case, specific to client request here, we've got a 4.8 meter length unit, and it's got 6 actual grow stations with space at the bottom. So there's the 4th bay at the bottom, and on the bottom on this side for stacking and germination bay. You can use that as a germination blackout bay, and then we've got space on the sides for seedling stacking. And that is, so let me run through the way that the thing works. We've got a sump, Practical Aquaponics MST bin sump, right? That is the water containing unit, and there's a pump in there on a variable speed drive, which you can adjust the flow to the unit with. And that pump is connected to a timer. Digital timer allows you to set the watering times for 1, 2, or 3, or 4 times a day for 10 minutes or 15 minutes or whatever you'd like. You've got 8 settings on the timer, and it comes with the timer and the pump. And in this case, the water goes initially from the pump up. There's a split, goes to the top section, which is normally where we grow out our seedlings. The last stage is right at the top, the most ambient light, and we have access to sunlight at the top. The next one down is your sort of grow bay for after germination to after cotyledon stage, first 3 leaves. And then we've got grow lights in here, with the bottom tray having a single LED grow light positioned underneath here, all right, and that shines down on top of our initial stage seedlings. Then the next stage up under here and attached to these rails on the inside are 2 grow lights. In other words, you've got more intensive light here, and then the very top is your full-scale ambient light from sunlight. The nice thing about this is stable structure, so you can wrap a shade net or plastic impregnated netting around it to limit the amount of air movement through here, or increase the amount of air movement through here, and achieve very, very good production for both microgreens and seedling production. These trays, we normally have to cut down the standard 200 plug seedling tray to make it fit across the width here, and we normally fit 4 of the trays in each bay. So we've got space for 4, 8, 12, so 24 in total at roughly 180 odd seedlings per tray. It's a fairly substantial seedling production system, with then your grow out space and packing space in the bottom bay and for germination bays, which can go in underneath and can be heated for germination as well. It goes in the top, it trickles in across the top there, and then drains out using siphon assemblies, which come down to the next level on both sides. Drains into here, goes across, and then comes across to the siphon assemblies again, and then drains out and kicks into the bottom tray, which then drains out back into the sump. Each tray drains down to nothing when it is operational. Essentially, you've got a system that will automatically water your seedlings from underneath and not necessarily need to be watered from above. And often Watering from above leads to powdery mildew, downy mildew, and even Phytophthora and botrytis damping off, as it's known. And we want to keep away from that as much as possible in seedling production systems, and most especially in natural systems where we can't use chemicals. There you go, folks. We are very happy with our systems. I have been using these for a number of years and making the future more natural.